All right, everybody. Sorry about that. You had to kind of see me adjusting some things when I was getting the whole system woked up, awakened, brought to life. I don't know what you want to call it. I was like, why is my face enormous right now? By the way, happy Monday. Felice eclipse. Holy shit. Can you guys believe? Can you believe the magic? Oh, hey, Rain. Hey, Mallory. Oh. So glad that you're here, friendos. I'm adding in some shit right now. Let's add these bits real quick. Stream bits. Bang. Yay! Oh, hey Stephanie, fired up and ready to flow. Are you guys feeling the Aries energy in the air? Oh, thank you, Sarah. I did have a great weekend. Great birthday week. I was exhausted though. Didn't help that it was lady times this weekend. But that kind of slowed me down a little bit. But I'm feeling so much better today, feeling recovered. Feeling ready like spaghetti. Let's see, where did I put that? Where did I put my headphones? I swear I'm smart. Oh, I had my period end of last week and this week too. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta admit, y'all, this one was brutal. Not to share too much, but here I am. I'm sharing it. Yeah, that shit was fucking wild. Was struggling yesterday. Was struggling. But usually day 3 for me, I know this isn't, you know, unanimous experience, but usually I'm good by day 3. Like I'm finally getting my other hormones peaking. My testosterone's back up. Finally, that progesterone is chilling out, and I'm able to feel like a normal human being. You know, in my Discord a lot, we're gonna get to class. I just need to talk first. I need to warm up my voice. In our Discord, oh my God, what the fuck? This is the problem with bangs growing out. You look like Bam Bam when you put them in a ponytail. In the Discord, we talk a lot about cyclical training and how important it is to synchronize with yourself and understand like what your hormones are doing, why certain things feel great and things don't feel great. So it's a really good practice to start to understand those like different cycles for yourself, right? So all weekend I didn't do shit. I rested, and now I'm feeling ready to get down. Hey Kayla, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Let's see, let me make sure this other area is ready to go. Yeah, she's looking good. Okay, folks, so talk to me about this real quick, okay? Let me know your feels. I want to do a lot of things today that are kind of circular, kind of flowy. And I also want to work on splits. Yes, Nicolette. So I almost thought about moving it, but then I heard that in LA, it's going to be at its max viewing at like 11:20. So I was like, okay, it'll be happening while we're in class, but also it'll be peak excellence right as we get out. Now, I believe that eclipse energy is really intense to work with. So I want us to be very mindful about what we're manifesting. Because I believe that every movement practice is like a ritual, right? Okay, so again, eclipse energy is fiery, it's chaotic, especially this one, right? Aries eclipse. I also think of eclipses like rebirths. So I'm going to be thinking about things I want to move away from and things I want to create in my life, okay? So think of the same for yourself. Harness that delicious eclipse energy in Aries. And we're gonna have a lot of fun today, yeah? Grab a couple of blocks, have those handy dandy. If splits are really fucking yucky for your knees, have a little piece of padding, right? A little towel or a little something to drop your knees on, because we're gonna be working on our knees a lot. I'm excited. Okay, let me adjust this one lighting situation before we go over there. Purr, 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 purr. Because I had on these like low lights. Okay, that looks better. Nicolette, I love you too. Girl, you wouldn't believe how much I love you. You wouldn't believe it. Right, I'm gonna brighten up this light a bit. That looks good. I'm still getting warm, so I'm still wearing my little, you know, situation. Okay. Let's start standing, fuck it. Let's fucking go. Also, it's not a playlist for this class, but I'm getting ready to teach my first fusion belly dance class in like a long time this Saturday. I'm really excited. And anytime I'm like working on a new playlist, I'm also like taking time to listen to the music. So I'm gonna listen to it. You can too, or not. Hi, you know, whatever. Rach, what's up? So if you want to be on my vibey level, it might not be perfect for class, but that's okay. Who cares? All right. Yeah. So I want you to find your hip width distance standing position on your mat. And I want you to just take some weight shifts, moving from left to right and dropping into your foundation and your sense of groundedness and earth connectivity. Work with your breath. Nice. Now maybe you take those side to side shifts and turn them into kind of circular shifts. So not just going from outer edge to outer edge, but forward to the toes, back to the heels. Nice. Let's reverse. And then when we settle all the way back in center, we'll take a big circular sweep with our arms up. Inhale, breath. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Feet can stay as is, or you can walk them together. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Again, sweep them up. And with your exhale, fold forwards. Now hands can find the ground or the backs of the calves. Let yourself just hang here, decompress in this fold. Let the spine drip. With your inhale, lengthen out through your spinal column. And with your exhale, fold forwards. Again, inhale, ripple forwards, lengthening out in your half lifts, and your exhale folds. Good. Last one, inhale, lengthen out. And with your exhale, plant your hands, step back into a high plank position. Now, as you're pressing away from the mat, I want you to make sure that your wrists are directly underneath your shoulders. Hips are lined up with the shoulders as well. Belly button pulling in, quadriceps on. Take a breath in. And with your exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips up and back. Pedal out your legs a bit here. Feel that creation of space in the side body and into the hips. And tap into your strength in this new foundation through the arms. Now settle into stillness. Elevate just your heels. Feel the belly pull in and roll forwards into a high plank position. Lower both of your knees down. Shift the left hand slightly inwards and reach your right arm up towards the sky. Take a breath in. Exhale, thread your needle. Go right arm underneath the left, shoulder and ear to the ground. I like to move my left hand up and overhead. You can do the same. Hi, microphone. It's hiding in there. Good. So just making space. Yeah. All right. Let's bring ourselves back up. Left hand is going to stay. We're going to spin open into a modified side plank. Right arm reaches up. Good. And we're going to start with circles moving down the joints. So starting with our wrists. Nice. Reverse that. All right, let's take it into our shoulders now. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. Let's reverse. Nice. Let's make our way all the way back down to the ground. And our right leg is going to move out to the right-hand side. Toes are going to face forwards. Entirety of your foot is going to be on the ground. So it's going to feel very intense for the inner thighs and groins. Okay? You can stay right here as is. Yeah? Or you can start to shift forwards and backwards. Okay? Nice. When you make it back forwards, we'll sweep our right leg up and back behind us. We'll tuck our left toes, draw the right knee in towards our chest, and lift up into a three-legged dog. Right away, open up your hip, bend into your right knee, and either just find some stillness there, or even more circles through the hip. Reverse. And then we'll square off and lower the right foot to the ground. Reset your body. Breaths in. Breaths out. Good. Let's take it forwards, back into tabletop. Lower the knees down. Right hand adjusts over a little bit. Left arm reaches up. Take your breath in. Ooh, my spine popped. Exhale, thread the needle. Shoulder and ear to the ground. Right arm can reach up and overhead. Plugging the fingertips into the ground, working that right shoulder. Great, let's bring our right hand back down to the ground. Open back up, and we'll spin into our modified side plank. Left arm to the sky. We started with our wrists. Nice. Reverse. All right, let's take these circles now into the shoulders. Oh, this feels good. All right, reverse those circles. Good, we'll circle the left hand all the way back down to the ground. Our left leg will come out to the left-hand side. Toes facing forward, trying to anchor the foot to the ground. This way, we're also getting a stretch into the outsides of our ankles. Maybe you feel it in the groin, maybe it's stronger in the outside of the legs. Either or, you can stay still or shift back and forwards. Nice. We'll take a sweep of this left leg up and back. Tuck right toes. Take a breath in. Exhale, knee towards your nose. Left leg high. Open up the hip, bend into your knee. Again, stillness, right? Or movement. Good, we'll square off and we'll lower the left foot down, downward facing dog. Take an inhale breath, lift up your heels. Exhale, bend into your knees, see the front. Travel, stepping or hopping to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen out. Exhale, fold. Fully rise up to standing. Exhale, bring hands to heart center. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, forward fold, take it down. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, plant your hands, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to mid plank. You can work your low cobras or find upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, reset 2 breaths. With your 3rd breath, lift heels, bend your knees, see the front, travel to the front. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, plant, step back, high to mid plank once more. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Now we're going to go through this one more time and know that you can kind of level this up a little bit, add some more power elements with jumps, forwards or backwards, okay? Now, if you are jumping, I know it's scary, but grip into your fingertips to find a sense of stoppage and breaks, right? Pushing away from the ground is what's gonna help keep you secure. So we'll lift up our heels, bend our knees, see the front, and we can hop, all right? Maybe you feel unsatisfied with that hop. You step back, you take it again. Halfway lifts. Exhale, folds. Inhale, rise to standing. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach back up. And exhale, forward fold, take it down. Halfway lift, breath in. Step backs or even jump backs from here. Upward facing. And with your exhale, downward facing dog. Inhales and exhales. Let's walk our hands back towards our feet. Hip width distance or together at the back of your mat. Halfway lift, breath in. And with your exhale, fold. With your inhale, let's rise up to standing. Great, and with your exhale, we're gonna sit back into a chair position. So arms can maintain their extension, right? But we're bending and we're sitting back. Now I really want you to feel the engagement working all the way from top to bottom, especially through your feet, flaring out through the toes, feeling like the thighs are supporting you here. Take a breath in. With your exhale, sweep your arms behind you. Breath in, reach the arms forward to the front of your mat. And exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, breath. With your exhale, forward fold. Nice. Now let's walk it forward to the front of your mat. Keeping those feet together. Let's draw the right knee in towards your nose, squeeze, step through low lunge. Warrior 2. Right heel should bisect the inner arch of the left foot. Left arm reaches back, right arm reaches forward. Now flip just the right palm, reverse warrior, side body stretch. Exhale, side angle, right elbow to the thigh, left arm works high. Notice if your butt's kind of poking out behind you. Pull the hips underneath you. Feel like the outer hip is wrapping beneath while the inner thigh wraps up. Now let's take a big circle with that left arm, sweeping to the back, in front, and overhead. Inhale, breath with one or both arms. And with your exhale, bring it back to warrior 2. Inhale, reverse triangle. Lengthen through the front leg, reach the right arm up and back. And with your exhale, let's take it to center. Turn the toes towards the long edge of your mat. Bring the heels in one time. Bend into your knees, head down into your horse position, hands at heart. Tailbone long beneath you. Press left into right and right into left, right? So we're feeling not just strength in our legs, but also in our upper body as well. Good, hold for 3. Hold for 2. And 1, let's rise all the way up to standing, back to parallel feet. And with your exhale, work into your low lunge position at the front. Ekapada Chaturanga, step or extend right leg behind you, upward facing. And with your exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Now let's again walk our hands back towards our feet, or if you want a little different feat of strength, pushbacks. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, fold. With your inhale, rise up to standing position. Feet can adjust together if you work that on the other side. Exhale, sit into your chair. Take a breath in. Exhale, sweep your arms back behind you. Sit deeper. Inhale, reach your arms to the front of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And then let's walk it forward. High plank position. Draw your left knee in towards your nose. Step through to your low lunge. Virabhadrasana 2, pivoting the right heel, right arm back, left arm forwards. Left palm flips, reverse. And with your exhale, side angle, elbow to thigh, right arm high. Big circle with the arm behind you, in front of you, overhead. Maybe the bottom arm meets it in the same angle. Breath in. Exhale, take it to warrior 2. Inhale, reverse triangle. Nice. With your exhale, let's neutralize. Turn your toes towards the long edge of your mat. Heels go in one time. Let's take it back into our horse position. So knees nice and wide, thighs underneath you, stable and strong. Same thing, pressing left into right, right into left. You'll know if you're slack in here, drop in for 3. Last 2. Wow, and 1. Bring it all the way back up to standing. Inhale, breath. Exhale, let's pivot it to the front. Frame it up. Left leg steps and extends. Upward facing dog. Nice. With your exhale, downward facing dog. Reset with your breaths. We're going to change things up a little bit. Add some pieces, remove some pieces. So let's elevate our right leg. Open up the hip. You can do this next section with the leg bent or straight, but let's take some circles. Nice, reverse. And we'll square off. Knee to nose, step through to your low lunge. With your inhale, we rise up to a high crescent position. Soft bend into the knee, tailbone underneath, right? We're not back bending here. We're trying to find our stack. Breath in. Exhale, open twist to the right. Inhale, exalted. Left arm up and back. Right hand finds the left hamstring. Exhale, warrior 2. Move and adjust those feet. Flip the right palm, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Take a breath in. Exhale, big sweep of this left arm in front. Overhead. Maybe you work Utthita. Breath in. Exhale, take it back to warrior 2. Inhale, reverse triangle. Good. With your exhale, let's take it to Trikonasana. So hips shift a little bit off. Right hand down, left arm high. Breath in. Nice. Exhale, big sweep, working down into a wide-legged fold. Now it's our first wide-legged fold together here today. I really want us to take advantage of the space this creates for both of our hamstrings, okay? So I like to be a little bit pigeon-toed. I like to think of the inner thighs spiraling back and through behind me. Nice, let's lengthen out like we're in a half lift. We're gonna turn the heels in, the toes out, bend into the knees, yeah? Roll up, wrap and stack. Take the arms up and overhead. Inhale, breath. Exhale, hands back at heart. You're in your horse, just the arms. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep up, lengthen through the legs. Good, with your exhale, let's take it to the front, low lunge position. Now this is where our blocks can come in handy for us, yeah? We're gonna take a couple of lengthens and bends. I'm okay with you going knee past the ankle. Go to 3. Last 2. Amazing. On this next one, I want us to work into standing split. So I like to lower my blocks to medium, and I like to lift up my left leg behind me, okay? Now resist the urge to start with a nice big open hip. Try to start as square as you can, and use the left glute to elevate the leg. And if you need a little break, what I like to do is give myself a tap and a re-extend. I'm not saying that that's like restful, but it does take you out of the split for a moment, and then you can dig back in. Good, last 2. Nice. Last one, let's take a big step to the back of our mat. Step your right foot to the back of your mat. Center your left hand, and let's go into Vashisthasana side plank. Strong through the left arm, left knee can lower as always. Here for 3. Here for 2. And 1. Let's bring it back around. High to mid plank. Good. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Let's do that other side, shall we? Left leg lifts. Again, you can be straight or bent, but we're gonna circle. Reverse. Good, lengthen out through the legs, see the front. Exhale, knee towards your nose, step through low lunge. High crescent, stack shoulders above hips, reach arms up overhead. Back knee is bent, hips are underneath you. Take an inhale. Exhale, open twist to your left hand side. Left arm back, right arm forwards. Inhale, exalted. Exhale, warrior 2. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Big breath in. Exhale, big sweep, right arm in front of the body. Maybe double utthita comes in. Inhales. Exhale, 2. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, Trikonasana triangle pose. Left arm down, right arm high. Breath in. Exhale, big sweep down. Working into your second wide-legged fold. I need to sweep my studio, y'all. All right, let's take a breath in. And with your exhale, we're going to move towards the front of our space. Right? Let's move back to our wide-legged fold. We're going to turn our heels in and our toes out. And we're going to bring it up to our horse stance. I was like, wait a second. I'm doing this out of order right now. All right, we're nice and low. Just the arms are going to reach up. Inhale, breath. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep up. Again, exhale, hands to heart. Arms and legs, big sweep up. Exhale, we move to the front of our space. Low lunge. Now here's where, again, blocks can be your buddies. I like to use them just to help me get deeper. All right. Now the next time you're coming forward into your lunge, standing splits. All right. Finding our squareness to start as much as we can, even if it's just a leg moving straight behind you, that's fine. But depth can be sought. Ooh. You can also take that suggestion I gave the other moment, tapping and extending. Nice. We'll take a big step to the back of our mats. Left foot steps back. And let's go into our Vashi, side plank. Strong stability through that right shoulder. Again, right knee can be down. Nice work. Let's return left hand to ground, high to mid plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, or taking a rest in your child's pose position. Good, everybody. Settling into your breath. All right. Take a little sip of water. We're going to head into our next pieces. Which will include optional opportunities for inversions, some deeper expressions, and adding in some twists and our splits, of course. So do them as much as you want. Again, knee padding ready. This is going to be our last flow through, and we're going to need every bit of those 20 minutes. Okay. So wherever you're at, right, if you're in your child's pose, bringing yourself back forward into tabletop. Put this on do not disturb. People are disturbing me. All right. And we're gonna head back into downward facing dog. So hands down, hips lift. Reset, taking your breath in, taking your breath out. We're gonna travel to the front of our mat. So heels lift high, knees bend, see the front, and you can hop, you can step, you can float. We'll go halfway lift. And with your exhale, fold. We'll rise up to standing. And with our exhale, we'll head into chair with hands at heart center. Now take a breath in. Exhale, let's work into a prayer twist. So left elbow works to the right thigh. If you're not liking those compressive twists, take an open twist. Okay? Now think about working the thumbs closer towards your heart space, lengthening out through the spine. Pick up the left heel of your left foot, and let's step back into a revolved crescent position. So finding that stability, right? Finding those rotations. More depth can always be found with a full bind. We're here for 3. Good, here for 2. And 1. Release those binds or those twists, bringing your hands down onto the ground. Lift your right leg up towards the sky. Inhale, breath. Exhale, open up the hip. Option to drop this right foot behind you. Push and rotate into your flipped position. Nice, let's bring it around and go right knee to left tricep. You can extend the leg out, reaching your left arm skywards. If shapes like Visvarastrasana are in your practice already, you can grab for the outer edge of your right foot and kick that leg towards the front. Nice. Let's release. Take this right leg back up towards the sky. Inhale, breath. Nice. Exhale, you can step the right foot through. You can also take a switch kick, hop, and switch. We rise into our warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle with options to just move directly into your double utthita. Inhale, reverse triangle. Nice. Exhale, Trikonasana. Take a breath in. Exhale, sweep it down. Whee! All the way to your wide-legged fold. Now, here is where additional things can happen here for you. Yeah? If you're working on things like inversions, like you're feeling good in some presses, I haven't done this transition in a while, but it's very fitting for our circular motions class, yeah? So from this move, we start in a skandasana. We move through a puppy press and then go into a skandasana to the other side. Okay, so let's just go over skandasanas first. Right, so knees out, one leg long. Knee out, one leg long, yeah? Now to work into the puppy press from here, right? I'm in my skandasana towards the back. I'm gonna work my hands down towards the ground, not right in front of my foot, a little bit off to the side. So more towards where my center would be. I'm gonna lean forward, lift, sweep this leg through a circle, lift, right? Maybe hold for a moment, take it to the other side, and lower down into my skandasana. Ah, that one's hard. Okay. So from that wide-legged fold position, yeah, we'll go heels in, toes out. We'll make our way up. Back into our horse. Good. Inhale, just the arms reach up. Exhale, hands back to heart. Inhale, reach up, sweep up. Exhale, let's take it to the front. Low lunge. Nice. Now you can work essentially the same thing as before, right? Our length, our rebends. Or if you're feeling ready to go for some full splits, it's time. It's time, my little angels. Okay? Now you can start in your half split. This is a great place to be. You can slide forward and work 3/4, right? So my hips are past my knees. The way that I like to go into depth here, because it helps me stay really mindful and square, is to tuck my back toe, lift up my back knee, right? Find more depth. Can feel my hamstring holding on. And then just kind of inch my way down via the back knee. Great, so wherever you are in your splits, I know it sucks. But this is how we get it. We gotta do it. I know that's very Captain Obvious of me, but this is the way. Right, if you have things like over splits, right, all those extra bits, be my guest. Last 3. Last 2. Nice work. Last 1. Put yourself back together. We'll plant our hands, right? You can step or extend back, moving through your high to mid planks. Upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. Great, everybody. All right, side one done. Like I said, lots of shit to get through, okay? We're gonna make our way back to the front of our mat, right? You can step, you can hop, you can float, whatever you did before. And go halfway lift. And with your exhale, fold. We'll rise up towards standing. And exhale, hands to heart center, chair pose. Take a breath in, get long. And either open twist or prayer twist, right elbow to left thigh. All right, let's lift up our right heel. And we're gonna step back into our low lunge twist. You can stay where you're at, or if you worked half or full binds. Nice. Let's release, bringing hands down to the ground. Left leg lifts. Inhale, breath. Exhale, just bend the knee or drop it back behind you, flip dog. Nice, let's bring it around. Left knee, right tricep. Kick it out. Or Visram. Right, like a compass and a side plank. All right, we'll release left leg up towards sky. And you can step through to your low lunge or switch kick. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle or double utthita. Breaths in, breaths out. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Take your inhales. Exhale, work down into your wide-legged fold. Good, now again, you can stay. You can play with whatever you want to play with. My strange and unusual offering was working Skandasana into your puppy press. Okay, so since we need to do the other side, now we're on a bent right leg and left leg long, okay? My hands are gonna plant to the ground, not right in front of my right foot, but a little bit over towards the left-hand side. So just a scotch off center. I'm gonna lean forward, push, sweep this leg around, attempt to stack, and lift. Nice. All right. Now, from this skandi or like your wide-legged position, whatever, we're gonna go back through just like we did. So heels and toes out. Lift it up. Big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart horse. Just the arms, sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, big reach. Exhale, let's work it back towards the front. And get into our big splitty splits on the other side. With or without blocks, I like to go with. Es necesitas para mí. Okay. Now again, your splits can be half splits right here. This is great. If you're feeling it, vibe with it. Feel it. Maybe 3/4 is your stopping point today. Really good work here. Active, yeah? Active splits are your friends. You can get some more depth. And again, we spend about 30 seconds or so here. All right, we'll bring ourselves all the way back up. Putting yourself back together. And you can move through your last chaturanga. Ugh. Wow. Upward facing. And with your exhale, we'll all go into child's pose. All right, we'll move ourselves forward. We'll sit off to one side. Nicely done, everybody. Let's lay down on our backs. Okay. And we'll work into a bridge position. So feet on the ground, elevate through your hips. Great place to be, great place to stay. If you're looking for a little bit more, wheel position. Hands work above your shoulders. Give it a push. Nice. If you're wheeling, let's bring it down. And we'll bring these to chest. Rock a little bit side to side. Let's take a twist. Both knees over towards your left. And then we'll go both knees over towards the right. Good, we'll bring ourselves back towards center. And either start to get any of your last wiggles out, or start to drop into our final position for today. Take a deeper breath in. And a breath out. We'll bring a hand to heart and a hand to belly. Coming full circle back to ourselves. Know, friends, that it's an honor to guide you. It means a lot that so many of you show up week after week, supporting me here on YouTube, through Patreon, in person. It really means so much. So to each and every one of you, with so much gratitude, namaste, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Oh. Yay, Mallory. Have a great meeting. Glad you were able to pop in. Ooh, I need to wash my hair. Your girl needs a wash. And a haircut, TBH. I need it all. Oh, Stephanie, thank you. Thank you, thank you. So a couple of quick notes before you all scurry off and start your Monday off, or go not stare directly at the sun. Don't do that, okay? Don't go stare at the eclipse. This Thursday resumes our beginners classes. Yay! Same time, 45 minutes, yeah? They're called Begin. Easy. Multi-topic, multi-layer, whatever you want it to be. Saturday, we have our dance class. Even if you don't identify as a dancer, it's going to be a really fun, kind of stretchy, mobility, brain tickler of a class. And I would love for you guys to join. It'll be really fun. Already have some people signing up that aren't in the community, because I opened up that ability. So really excited for who's coming. Following weekend, so 4/20, make your jokes now. I'm teaching a rocket workshop in Hermosa Beach. I know it sounds intimidating doing a class for 2 hours. That's wild. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a blast. Oh, me too, Holly. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. I think it'll be a really fun class. Honestly, yoga and like fusion complement each other really well. So if you did today's class and really liked, you know, the wrist circles we did, the arm circles, some of those things will be in this class, but we're going to add a lot more spine and hip work. Yeah. It's a lot more of our, you know, up to downs, our down to ups, our figure eights, right? So our lateral, our horizontal movements. It'll be really fun. I have some ideas for things I want to create, and we'll see if I can make them happen. All right, my darlings. Thanks, Rachel. Thank you. Thanks, Lumi. Good seeing you. If I don't see you at all this week, same time, same channel, next Monday. Already have the class links up for you guys, so they're ready to go. All right, folks, have a beautiful rest of your day. Happy eclipse. Happy Aries season. Even if it makes you feel like you're running around like a chicken with your head cut off that's also on fire, welcome to how my brain feels every day. I'm just kidding, but not. All right, darlings, I love you so much, and I hope I get to see you soon. Bye.